This is the future.
Now is the best time to farm those weapons and ephemeras from the Sisters of Parvos, and as well as the Kuva Lich. There are a couple of improvements on the Nemesis system that Digital Extremes have done over the past, and with the latest update, the Angels of Zariman, the Nemesis system have become easier to farm. Before we continue, I would like to ask that if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so to get the latest Warframe guides, and please, if you find the video informative, hit that like button and share this video. Okay, now let us begin. So I will give a brief rundown on how you can do both Sisters of Parvos and Kuva Lich hunting right now. First, to spawn a Sister of Parvos, go to normal star chart Hydra on Pluto. This is still the best way to spawn a sister for me. Once in the mission, complete capturing the target first, and then head to a golden hand of Parvos. Then, use a Zenith Granum Crown, and kill at least 25 specters to spawn a Sister of Parvos. After that, head to the extraction point but don't rush, and wait for the sister candidate to spawn. After that, down the sister candidate but look at what weapon first she is holding. If you don't like it, then don't go for the mercy kill and rerun the mission. But if it's the tenet weapon you are looking, then mercy kill the sister and extract. For the Kuva Lich, the same process can be applied but, instead of the capture mission in Hydra Pluto, the best way to spawn a Kuva Larveling is in the capture mission in Cassini Saturn. Take note that you can't have a Kuva Lich active while you have a Sister of Parvos. You can only have one active Nemesis at a time. By the way, it's good to take a look at this image to know the progenitor of each tenet and Kuva weapons. Long story short, the Warframe you use in either Hydra or Cassini to spawn a Nemesis candidate will determine the element of the weapon they will drop. After that, it's Murmur farm. Now, I'm only showing a solo method in both Sisters of Parvos and Kuva Lich hunting but, it would be much faster to farm Murmurs with a team. There are still people doing these kinds of hunts and all you need to do is ask in the recruitment chat. Now, these is the most important details in Murmur farming. In terms of Kuva Lich hunting, only a certain amount of thralls can spawn in a given mission type. Naturally, some mission types like Endless Survival, for example, allow up to 10 thralls to spawn naturally. Other mission types, like Capture, only allow for 2-5 thralls to spawn, depending on RNG, if Grineer units have been killed or not. The Kuva Lich is also limited to enthralling 10 nearby enemies once every 20 seconds, thus up to 20 thralls can be encountered in a given Kuva Lich controlled node should the Lich spawn. In my case, I like to go on mobile defense, survival, and exterminate in terms of farming for Murmurs, to then build up the rage counter of the Kuva Lich so I can spawn him or her in the mission, and even get Murmurs striking the Kuva Lich. Before we proceed to the Sister of Parvos, let me tell you how great it is to have the Ool Requiem mod if you want to farm Murmur fast, or just make the whole Kuva Lich hunting faster. This Requiem mod mimics any Requiem mod and counts as correct all the time. So if you find the first 2 Requiems you can use Ool to get the final Requiem figured out. You can also use Ool in the first Requiem mod slot so you can get some Murmur from striking your Kuva Lich or Sister of Parvos. However, this doesn't mean that it's the right Requiem for the first slot. Wherever you place Ool, it will copy the right mod and gives you success in striking your Nemesis but, it doesn't mean that it's in the right position. The true benefit of using Ool is so to lessen the Murmur grind of the third Requiem mod. If you find the first and second Requiem, then all you need to do is replace and test until you get the right Requiem sequence to kill your Nemesis. In the case of Sister of Parvos, you will need to kill mechanized hounds in the controlled sector of your sister. Up to 3 mechanized hounds can spawn in any Sister of Parvos mission. One will spawn right away at the start, while the other 2 will spawn when you kill enemies. Sisters that challenge the player also can summon 1 hound per health bar, regardless of the mission's existing or defeated hounds. Up to a maximum of 3 hounds can be spawned in this manner. The hardest part, well, not hard, but annoying since it takes time and patience to farm Murmurs in the past. That is really the most problematic part of the Nemesis system, but with the addition of Ool Requiem, plus other changes, that 4 hours grind is now cut down to an hour, or even 30 to 40 minutes. I'm not just talking about Murmur farm in here by the way, but the whole hunt of your Nemesis, from spawning them, then to farming Murmurs, and to killing them in the Railjack mission. It's so much better right now, and it become even easier after the Angels of Zariman update, since Kuva Lich and as well as Sisters of Parvos is affected by the Unra focus, and it can remove their armor and shield. For the Kuva Lich, only the shield can be removed while using the magnetic flare of the Unru focus. But for the Sister of Parvos, both her armor and shield can be removed by Unru by using Caustic Strike and Magnetic Flare respectively. Take note that when armor and shield are removed, your Sister of Parvos will then use Flesh, which is weak on either viral or toxin. On the other hand, removing the shield of the Kuva Lich will make the fight easier, and all you need to do is inflict corrosive damage to its armor. If you like to see the builds, from Warframe, to Weapon, to Railjack, then feel free to check it out after the break. Right now, I can say that this is the best time to complete all those Tenet and Kuva weapons if you haven't done that. Especially the Kuva Brahma, which is my goat right now in farming, and also leveling my Warframes. It's the best weapon right now, not just in raw power, but also usefulness. There are lots of weapons in the Kuva and Tenet system that are powerful and fun to use, and it's now time to collect them all. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future.